guys, it's Rachel. So I've been on a little video tag kick at the moment. I've just recently filmed 2 tags for my beauty channel, and I thought I haven't done one for my vlog channel in quite a long time. I used to do quite a few at the start of this channel, and then I haven't done one for ages, so I thought I would do one. And I recently have came across the 99 questions that nobody ever asks tag, and to me that is like a challenge. 99 questions in a video that is watchable is going to be quite a lot of questions in hopefully a short amount of time, because otherwise this video will go for an hour. So I'm going to jump straight into the questions, but I tag all of you to answer these questions. I will list them all in the bottom bar below, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and learn a little bit more about me. So question number 1 is something that happened to you in middle school. So for Australia, middle school doesn't actually exist, but it's basically grades 6 to 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12 would have been high school. So in grades 6 to 8, something that happened to me, in the 6th grade, I won a Voice of Youth competition, which was basically like where you had to write a speech and then give it, and people sort of judged you on it. It was like externally judged. So I guess that was the first time I realised that I was okay at public speaking, and I definitely did a lot of public speaking sort of through the rest of my schooling life, even though it's something that I absolutely hate. So that's something that happened to me that you guys I guess wouldn't know about. Question number 2 is, do you sleep with the closet doors open or closed? Definitely closed. I cannot sleep with the closet doors open. I've never been able to. I don't even like having closet doors in rooms externally around me open. I don't know why, I'm just weird like that. Question number 3 is, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from the hotel? Yes, I do. However, they usually just sit in a box and I don't ever end up using them. Question number 4 is, do you sleep with sheets tucked in or tucked out? I sleep in like a queen or double-sized bed now. I usually have a queen. I like having them tucked in on the side that I don't sleep on, and then the side that I do sleep on, I tend to have them tucked out because I usually have my leg kicking out of the side of the sheets, because I don't know, I feel like I'm cooler with one leg out and the other leg underneath. I don't know, again, weird, but something that I've always done. I do like getting them tucked in if it's winter to keep me warm, but they tend to untuck because I move around a lot. Question number 5 is, have you ever stolen a street sign before? No, but I do know people that have. Question number 6 is, do you like to use post-it notes? Yes, I do. I love post-it notes. I love coloured post-it notes. I usually have them sticking everywhere. I have them sticking all over my desk at work. I like having them sticking on mirrors and things at home. I usually like take them and then stick them inside books and things like notebooks and things like that, so I remember things. So yes, I love using post-it notes. Question number 7 is, do you cut out coupons but never use them? No, oftentimes when I do cut out a coupon, I do use it, but I don't do it a lot. Question number 8 is, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I would rather be attacked by neither of them, but maybe a swarm of bees, because I feel like that would be less life-threatening unless I discovered that I was allergic to bees, and then it'd probably kill me. Question number 9 is, do you have freckles? Not really. Like on my face, I don't really have freckles. I always wanted them as a child and I never really had them. I do have some, although I guess you might call them more beauty spots on my arms, and I have like a few on my body and that, but as a general rule I don't have skin that freckles. Question number 10 is, do you always smile for pictures? Now I do. When I was younger, I used to really not like smiling for pictures, and I found that even though I liked having pictures of myself and being able to remember things, and I find that you look really bad in photos when you don't even try, so now I try to smile even though I'm not super happy with the way my smile looks. Question number 11 is, what is your biggest pet peeve? That's hard because I can have a lot of pet peeves, but one of them is definitely passive-aggressive people. I really don't like that. Question number 12 is, any strange phobias? I don't necessarily have strange phobias. I have a giant phobia of needles. I haven't had a needle since the 5th grade, which was quite a long time ago now, considering I've been out of school for 5 or 6 years, out of high school. So that is definitely my biggest phobia, is needles. I also really don't like cockroaches, but I don't think that's a phobia, I just really don't like them. Question number 13 is, do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, but sometimes I count steps, like up a flight of stairs. Question number 14 is, have you ever peed in the woods? I don't know, maybe when I was a child, not recently, but what about pooped in the woods? No, I've definitely never done that before. Question number 16, do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yes, definitely, because I always have music playing in my head. Oftentimes I will be thinking about something and still be thinking about song lyrics and singing them around in my head. I remember taking exams and thinking I'm singing this song in my head while trying to write an essay in an exam, which is totally random, but I often do it. Question number 17 is, do you chew your pens and pencils? No, not really, but I will often put them in my mouth or kind of play with them around my mouth, I guess. Question number 18 is, what size is your bed? Currently it's a double. It used to be a queen, and it will either be a queen or a king in my new room, but at the moment it's a double. What is your song of the week? This particular week it is probably Sitting on Top of the World by Delta Goodrem. Question number 20 is it okay for guys to wear pink? Yes, I think certain guys can get away with wearing pink. It just sort of depends on what they're wearing it with. I know plenty of guys who will wear like a really light pink shirt with like a suit or whatever, and I think that looks fine. Some guys just can't rock the pink, but there are plenty of guys that definitely can. Question number, I've already lost my spot. I knew this would happen in a tag this big. Question number 21, sorry, is, do you still watch cartoons? Yes, I love cartoons. I love the Disney movies. I love Barbie movies. I love watching cartoons. I don't think that you stop liking cartoons at any particular age, and now they actually make cartoons for adults like The Simpsons and Family Guy and things like that, so I think you never grow out of cartoons. Question number 22 is, what is your least favourite movie? That's hard. The first thing that just popped into my mind right now is My Best Friend's Wedding, and I actually don't mind that movie. I do watch it, but I don't like how it ends. I always wanted Julia Roberts to end up with Dermot Mulroney or whatever his name is, as opposed to Cameron Diaz, so I don't like the way that movie ends, even though I know why it ends that way. I always wanted the two best friends to actually get together, so that's my least favourite movie for the point or the sake of this video. Question number 23 is, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Not in my backyard, because I think that'd be the first place that somebody would look. I don't know, maybe in a friend's backyard or something like that, in some like random place that, you know, in a bush somewhere where nobody else could find it but only I could. I wouldn't really want to bury it personally. I'd rather lock it up in a safe or something like that so I could get access to it. Question number 24 is, what do you drink with dinner? Usually it'll be water or juice. Every now and then we may have a glass of like sparkling wine or something like that, but generally it's just water or juice or cordial. Question number 25 is, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Definitely tomato sauce, or for those of you in America, ketchup. Question number 26 is, what is your favourite food? That's really hard. My favourite meal used to be like crumb chicken or chicken schnitzel, corn and like chips, or I also really love apple pie. I love chocolate, anything sweet. I particularly love dessert, and I'd rather have dessert for dinner than actually have dinner. Question number 27 is, what movie would you watch over and over and still, what movies could you watch over and over and still love? There are a lot of movies like that. Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love are just ones that I watched recently that I really love and can watch over and over again. Clueless, I've watched over and over again since I was a child. Love Actually, I've watched over and over again. The Replacements, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Old School. There are just way too many. This is just crazy. A lot of the Disney movies I've watched over and over again, and one movie that I can't watch over and over again is Titanic. I know a lot of people love it, but I only saw it once at the movies, and then I was forced to see it once recently again in 3D, and it's just not one of those movies. Even though it's a beautifully made movie, I could not watch it over and over again. It's just not something that I want to see over and over again. Question number 28, who was the last person you kissed or kissed you? Probably my mum when she was going out. Question number 29 is, were you ever a boy or a Girl Scout? No, but I used to want to be a Girl Scout. Question number 30 is, what was the last time you wrote a letter to somebody on paper? I was probably high school. I kind of missed that. I used to write letters in school all the time, and I haven't done one again recently, but I feel like that's a shame because I feel like we kind of are losing the art of writing letters and things, so maybe this will prompt me to go write a letter to somebody. Question number 31 is, can you change the oil on your car? No, I can't, but it is something that I should really learn how to do. Question number 32, have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? No. 33 is, have you ever run out of gas or petrol? No. 34 is, what is your favourite kind of sandwich? That's kind of hard. I'm not 100% sure, but most recently I've been having at work for lunch sometimes ham, cheese and pineapple on a sandwich. It's kind of like a Hawaiian pizza but in a sandwich, and I really like that. I also like getting like a chicken Caesar roll or like chicken schnitzel and salad on a roll or something like that. So that's a sandwich that I like. 35 is the best thing you've ever eaten for breakfast. I love breakfast food, and wow, we're only up to like in the 30s and I've already lost my voice. I love breakfast food and I would rather eat that for every meal of the day if I could, but probably my favourite thing at the moment is French toast for breakfast. Question number 36 is, what is your usual bedtime? For me it's 10:30 or 11 o'clock. 37, are you lazy? It depends on the day. Really, sometimes I would like to lay in bed all day and other times I'm up at the crack of dawn and are going until I go to bed at night, so it really just depends on the day. Question number 38 is, when you were a kid, what did you dress up for? What did you dress up as for Halloween? I didn't do it a lot, but I have dressed up before as a witch, and I dressed up as like a fairy slash angel once. Question number 39 is, what is your Chinese astrological sign? I am not sure, but I feel like I was born in 1989, so if you guys know the Chinese astrological signs, let me know, but I feel like it's either a rat or a snake. It's basically an animal that I remember thinking I really wish I wasn't that particular animal. Question number 40 is, how many languages can you speak? I can really only speak English. I did take Japanese in the 8th grade, but I really don't remember much of it at all. I wish I could speak Italian, but... Question number 41 is, do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, I don't have specific subscriptions, but I do buy Cosmo and Cleo a lot. I also buy Dolly and Girlfriend sometimes, and then some other magazines. But the main ones that I buy like on a regular basis are Cosmopolitan and Cleo. Question number 42 is, which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I have no idea what Lincoln Logs are, so I'm going to say Legos. I don't even know if I'm getting the right thing in my mind, but anyway, we'll skip that question. Question number 43, are you stubborn? Hell yes, I am. I'm really stubborn and I really like to have the last word. It's one of my favourite things. Question number 44, who is better, Leno or Letterman? I don't watch Leno, I do watch Letterman sometimes, so I'm going to say Letterman. Question number 45 is, ever watch soap operas? Yes, I go in and out of soap operas. I used to watch The Bold and the Beautiful, now I can't stand it. I've been through phases where I've watched The Young and the Restless, and I also watched One Life to Live for a little while. It usually depends. If I find like a couple that I really like, then I'll watch it while they're together. Like for example in The Young and the Restless, I really liked Stephanie and Max together, the girl who is actually now on The Secret Circle, Shelley Hennig. I really liked her when she was in that, so I watched it then, and then I stopped watching it when she left. So yeah, I kind of go through stages, but at the moment I'm not watching any particular soap operas. I also really liked A Home and Away, if you call that a soap opera, but I don't watch that anymore either. Question number 46, are you afraid of heights? Not overly. I am a little bit scared, but not like a crazy scared, whereas my dad is really scared of heights. Question number 47 is, do you sing in the car? Yes, I do. 48 is, do you sing in the shower? Yes, I do. And 49 is, do you ever dance in the car? And yes, I do. I dance and sing anywhere, and it doesn't really matter. I'll dance down the aisles and sing down the aisles of the supermarket sometimes if I don't think anybody's watching, although usually probably people are watching and thinking I'm a crazy person. Question number 50 is, ever used a gun? No, I haven't, although I'd be intrigued to actually like just shoot one at like a shooting range or whatever, but I don't think I'd ever actually own a gun. Guns are not really big in Australia. Question number 51 is, when was the last time you got your portrait taken by a photographer? I actually had my photo taken by a photographer at my uni graduation after I got my degree, so I guess that would count. Question number 52, do you think musicals are cheesy? No, I really like musicals. Sometimes they can probably be cheesy, but I kind of look past that because I really like them. Question number 53, is Christmas stressful? Yes, it probably can be, but I love Christmas so much that anything that kind of feels stressful, I just kind of look past it because I really, really love it. Question number 54 is ever eat pierogi? I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm sure I've definitely never eaten it. Question number 55, favourite type of fruit pie? Probably apple pie, but I also don't mind like a cherry tart or something like that, but definitely apple pie is my favourite. Question number 56 is occupations you wanted to be when you're a kid. I think at one point I wanted to be a teacher. I think I've also, as like any kid, I used to want to be able to sing even though I have music talent, or be an actress even though I have no acting ability, or play like in a band even though again I don't know how to play any musical instruments. So I think those like kind of the general things that I used to want to be. I used to always want to work on movie sets. I still kind of wish I could work on movie sets. I don't know what I would do, but I love the whole notion of the behind the scenes of making a movie, so I would love to do that. Question number 57 is, do you believe in ghosts? That's a yes and no kind of question. I don't know if I do, but I'm definitely not ruling out that they don't exist. But I've never actually seen one myself. Question number 85 is, do you ever have the deja vu feeling? Yes, I do. 59 is, do you take a vitamin daily? Sometimes I go through stages when I do, and I know I should, but at the moment I'm not because I often forget. Number 60 is, do you wear slippers? Yes, I do in winter time. 61 is, do you wear a bathrobe? Not so much. I do wear like a dressing gown in winter to keep me warm, but I kind of generally I have a bathrobe, but I don't wear it that often. Question number 62 is, what do you wear to bed? Pajamas, but they're not always pajamas. Sometimes they're like just like loose shorts and a t-shirt or whatever. Or like an oversized t-shirt or something like that. I often wear like summer pajamas even throughout winter unless it's freezing cold, because I do get hot in bed and I'd rather have more covers on me and less clothes than more clothes and less blankets, if that makes sense. Question number 63, first concert. I think it was a band called Girlfriend. They're an Australian band. And if you're Australian and you know who I'm talking about, let me know, because I would love to find somebody else who remembers them. I did have their CD, but I lent it to my dance teacher in high school. And I don't think I ever got it back in the 9th grade. So I like them and I'd love to find their CD. If anybody's ever seen their CD, because I used to have it, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that was the first concert that I ever went to when I was quite young. Question number 64, well, Walmart, Target or Kmart? We don't have Walmart in Australia. We do have Target and Kmart. Generally Target I like for clothes and everything else, so Target would be my favourite, but I do love that Kmart is 24 hours in Australia now, so that's kind of cool as well. 65 is Nike or Adidas. I don't really own much of either anymore. I think I would used to say Adidas, but now maybe it'd be Nike. Question number 66, Cheetos or Fritos? We don't really have Fritos as that I know, so I guess I'd say Cheetos. 67 is peanuts or sunflower seeds. I'm not a huge fan of either, but I guess I would say peanuts. 68 is, ever hear of the group Trebian? No, I haven't. So if you guys have heard of them, let me know. Question number 70. Wow, this is a lot of questions. Question number 70 is, can you curl your tongue? I don't know if you mean like that way. No, I can't, but I can twist it that way. Question number 72, ever won a spelling bee? No, because I've never actually participated in a spelling bee. 73 is, have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes, definitely. 74 is, own any record albums? I like family, I do. I'd love to buy some like music that I own now on records, but I don't actually have any at the moment. Do you own a record player? Not me personally, but I did buy my dad a new one for Christmas. We did have one in the family, but it's kind of broken. The pin or needle broke. Question number 76 is, do you regularly burn incense? No, but I do regularly burn candles. You can see them in the background there. Question number 77, ever been in love? No, I don't think so. Question number 78, who would you like to see in concert? Everybody. I think I'd love to see Beyonce in concert, like of people that I haven't seen. Like I love seeing Taylor Swift in concert and she's amazing, and I also really love Pink. She's amazing, but I'd like to see Katy Perry in concert. I'd like to see Lady Gaga in concert. Like I said, I'd like to see Beyonce in concert. I'd like to see the script in concert. So many people, I can't even think now. I'm sure so many answers will come to me later, but there's a lot of people that I would like to see in concert. What was the last concert you saw? It was the Taylor Swift concert with Hot Shell Rave. Question number 80 is hot tea or cold tea? Hot tea, I don't drink a lot of cold tea, but I do tend to drink more herbal teas. Question number 82 is sugar or snickerdoodles? Probably sugar. Question number 83 is can you swim well? Yes, I can swim fairly well. I grew up with a pool, so I've been swimming for quite a long while and I can swim fairly well. Question number 84 is can you hold your breath without holding your nose? Yes, I can. Question number 85 is are you patient? Again, it depends on the day. Sometimes I can be patient, but sometimes I can be really, really impatient. 86 is DJ or band at a wedding. I think there's sort of the option for both. I actually recently went to, the most recent wedding I went to had a DJ and a band, which is kind of cool, so maybe I'll pick that one. Question number 87 is, have you ever won a contest? Yes, I've won a contest. I've won like speaking, like I said, public speaking contests. I've won like dance contests in like a group. That's kind of any contest I can think of at the moment. Question number, oh, if you mean like winning like a random prize generated contest, I don't think I've really done that before. Question number 88, if you ever had plastic surgery? No, I haven't. Question number 89 is which are better, black or green olives? Neither, because I don't like olives. Question number 90 is can you knit or crochet? No, I did kind of learn to knit a little bit. I would really, really like to learn how to knit or crochet, but at the moment I can't. 91 is the best room for a fireplace. I think either in like your lounge room or your bedroom. I think it'd be really, really cool to have a fireplace in like your bedroom, but I think in like a lounge room or family room where there's like soft carpet and it's cozy and there's like TV or music or whatever and you can just sort of relax. I think that's probably the best place to sort of share and enjoy a fireplace. Question number, oh, we're almost there, number 92 is do you want to get married? Yes, eventually I'd like to get married. Question number 93 is if married, how long have you been married? I'm not married yet. Question number 94, who was your HS crush? I don't know if HS means high school, maybe your high school crush. I had probably too many to name. I was really fickle like that, so I probably had a crush on a lot of different guys over the period, but I never really told people about who I had a crush on. Question number 95 is do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? No, but sometimes I would really like to. Question number 96, do you have kids? No, I don't yet. Number 97 is do you want kids? Yes, I do eventually. I think I'd want like, if I could afford to have 4 kids, which I probably couldn't in this day and age, I think I'd like to have 4 kids, but I don't know. I may never even get to have 1, but I would like to have kids eventually. Question number 98 is what is your favourite colour? That's really hard because it chops and changes, but I really like pink and I really like purple and I really like yellow and I really like aqua. I don't know, it's really hard, but probably like pink or purple. Yeah. Number 99 is do you miss anyone right now? I probably miss some of my friends. I don't get to see them, like my friends from school or people that I've known a long time. I don't get to see my friends as much as I would like to. I guess life gets in the way these days, and the further we get away from school and the more that we more like work and family and other things like that takes up time in our life, that definitely gets in the way of seeing my friends and that. So I do definitely miss my friends, and I probably miss the friends that have passed away as well. I kind of miss them as well. And some of my family too. There's a lot of my family, my mum's side of my family has gotten so big now that I don't get to see as much of them as I would like to, so I miss my family that lives sort of far away from me, both my mum and my dad's side. So that is it. That is all 99 questions. That has probably taken about 25 minutes to get through, so I'm going to end this video right now, but I will list the questions in the bottom bar below, film a video response or answer even just some of the questions in the comments below. If there's a particular question that you'd like and you'd like to share your answer, I would love to hear from you guys, and I hope you guys know a little bit more about me. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!